Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily Gogetemism number 135 for February 27th, 2015. Almost the last day of Black History Month. Man, I've learned so much from doing this month that it's ridiculous. And I realize what really needs to be done 365 days throughout the year instead of just these 28 days. I've really enjoyed this, and I hope that all of the viewers have enjoyed this Black History Month and have gotten something out of these videos that you can take home with you, and that you can give to others. And that's what our daily Go Getemism Black History Month spotlight is about today. It's about black love. Black love. You know, as far as I'm concerned, a people that loves itself loves to see the image of itself, loves to see its people coming together, loves to see its people on the street, loves to see its people wherever they go, loves to see their people being represented in all areas of life. That's what black love represents to me. And I really wish that more of us had that point of view instead of feeding into what the media gives us as far as our appreciation for ourselves and our image that we portray. Excuse me, that we portray. There is plenty of black love in the world, but I'm going to talk about the United States in particular because for our struggle, for our people, for the place where Black History Month exists, our love for each other is going to be the only thing that will sustain us into the future. It's been the only thing that has held us together for the centuries that we have been in this country. Now, for those of you who may not know, we have actually been in this country originally. We've been here longer than the Native Americans. We are the Aboriginal indigenous people of North and South America, but that's another conversation. The bottom line is that in order for us to advance, we have to start to love ourselves more. And I mean, we have to start to love ourselves individually, and we have to start to love our families, and we have to start to love our neighbors and our communities. We have to start supporting each other more and more and more. We need to support ourselves to the point, we need to support each other to the point where we get tired of supporting each other. Because we need to support each other to the point where we feel like, man, I don't even have to support today because they're getting so much support. That's what we have to do for each other. And the only thing that's going to do that for us is for us to love ourselves. We have to start to love our images. We have to start to love ourselves in a way that makes people say, gosh, what is it that they have going on that makes them so proud of themselves, that makes them support themselves so much, that makes them overcome obstacles, that makes them jump over hurdles, that makes them be able to achieve in all areas of life. That's what black love is about. Now, on the romantic side of things, black love is the most beautiful thing in the world. You know, sometimes I marvel at just seeing our brothers and sisters, you know, hook up with each other and even show public displays of affection. If you really think about it, it's one of the things that's missing in this world. We have a whole lot of freak stuff going on out there, but we don't have a lot of intimacy. And when you talk about black love, as far as being romantic is concerned, and when I say romantic, I don't mean a Harlequin romance or something that you read in a book or some type of TV show or movie or something like that. What I mean by romance is I mean that two people are coming together and to form a relationship that bonds them as one. You know, talking about a man and woman. That's what I'm talking about, really. When I talk about black love, I have to be talking about a man and woman because that's the only thing that's going to give us a guarantee for our future. So when you see a man and a woman get together, you know, you might see a brother kicking game a little bit because a woman has caught his eye. and you might see that same woman, do that little, do a little, uh, do something with her walk, or maybe stand in a certain kind of way. It's all kind of animalistic. You know, it's primal. That's what it is. It's primal. When two people are physically attracted to each other or sexually attracted to each other, and they keep that attraction, maintain that attraction, and build on it, and build on it to the point where they become united and they're building families. That's what black love is, and you see that evident in everything around the world, because every civilization started from black. It started from Africa. Started. So if you notice, the body images are getting darker and darker. You know, that's not to say that we're not still caught up in being color struck as a people, appreciating, the more Eurocentric images like light skin and things like that. But black is black, so it doesn't matter if you're light skinned, whether you're caramel, whatever, brown, or jet black. Black is black, and the more that we intermingle or intermix and integrate with other races, if you have children, that child is black. And if that love, and if that child receives the love that all children require, then that's black love. Even if it's given by a white person, it's black love, because it's going to a black person, and that's just the way it's going to go. So of course we'll always have some examples that stand out of black people who don't love themselves. We have a lot of skin bleaching going on and all kinds of crazy stuff going on with people with our people who don't love their image, who don't love themselves, or don't know how to love themselves. But we can teach them. It's one of the things that we can teach, because there really aren't a lot of options. You can change what your shell looks like, but you can't change what's going on the inside. You can't change it. So when they say black is beautiful, they ain't playing. They ain't lying. This cat is black. Black on the inside. I can tell. You know what I mean? Like fried chicken. It's like I never give animal people food. But it's an actual fact. Black love is a real thing, and that's going to be the thing that carries us into the next century, even though it's only 2015. Time waits for no one, and we have to make sure that we start spreading that black love as soon as possible and as far and wide as possible. Love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Read about yourself. Find out where you come from. Find out what you've been through. Not just you personally. Find out where your ancestors come from and what they've been through. And I can almost guarantee you that you'll find a way to love yourself. History is very important for our people to be able to get that black love that we so require. But get into it. Let's do it. I love my people, and I always have. Not to even be on some separatist shit, but I've loved my people since I was popped out of the womb. I was taught to do so, and I've been able to do it with no problems. I like other people, but I love my people. I do. And it's easy to do. I mean, hell, shit. They flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone, blood of my blood. That doesn't mean we have to freeze other people out, but we have so many internal problems that we have to take care of some internal business, some house business. We have some house issues that we have to take care of before we can go out there in the world and start spreading ourselves out like it's sweet like that, because it ain't sweet like that with us. So, teach your babies how to love themselves. And make sure that them babies go out and teach their friends how to love themselves. And we can start to improve person by person. That's how you build a house, brick by brick, or straw by straw, whatever, stick by stick. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. Love yourself, black man, woman, and child. Love yourself. Spread that black love. Populate this world. They're giving it to you anyway. You know, Public Enemy had an album out back in 1990. It was called Fear of a Black Planet. A lot of people didn't understand what that meant back then. Now here it is 25 years later. The planet is much darker than it used to be. Believe me. Part of that is by design, and part of that is just the way it's supposed to be. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. UrbanTherapyWithSon.com. Hit up the website. Get registered. Get down with the team. YouTube.com/Son752. Get at me. You know, subscribe to the channel. Spread that black love. Spread that black love. Love yourself, black man, woman, and child. Do that. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Have a great weekend.